Is this Bafana Bafana's best starting 11? This is the starting 11 that I think Coach Hugo Bros thinks is the best to get results in this AFCON. And it's sort of the starting 11 I expect to start against Angola, where I've put an asterisk. It means that it's a definite starter for me. Definite starter, don't mess with that. But where I've put a little bit of a question mark is some players that I think he can decide against, right? So let's look at it. Definite starter, Ronald Williams at the back. I've gone with Kudluso Mudau as well at right back. Definite starter. Do not mess with that. At centre back, I think the best centre back partnership that can get what he's looking for is Ngezana and Sibisi. Why? Simply because of the experience. And if you look at the partnership, they can feed off each other. Ngezana with that European experience, playing extremely at the top of his game right now. We know that, especially in the Europa League as well. And Sibisi, defender of the season last season as well, right? So in the PSL, I think it's great combination here. He can tinker with that and maybe think about Mbogazi because he likes him. At left back, I've went with Modiba because of his experience and his class. He's a class act, right? The only issue is his legs. Is he aging? And because of that, he can even throw Mbogazi here at left back. So to me, he really likes Mbogazi, but also maybe he's trying to teach him a lesson. I don't know if Mbogazi definitely starts against Angola later today. It's going to be today because I'm recording this very late. But yeah, so that is the back line. Goalkeeper Williams, right back Mudau, centre back Ngezana, centre back Sibisi, left back Mudiba. We go to the middle, CDM Sitole and Mokwena. That center midfield partnership, do not mess with that. That was our winning formula in the last AFCON. So please do not tinker with this partnership of Sitole and Mokwena, who's one of our best players in the squad. I also think Mbata is a good complement to these two. I think he also gives solid. He makes us stable, he makes us solid as a team, but also can give us something going forward, which is what he will need. At right wing, we have Ngota for sure, simply because of his pace. He's explosive, he's young, he's youthful, he has the freedom to play. He's very, very, I don't know, when it's a pure young footballer who gets excited on the ball, wants to do too much. I just need him to have a little bit of a brain and think about more output, make the right decision, shoot when you need to shoot, pass it when you need to pass it. So have a little bit of a brain, know when to take on your man, know when to not take on your man, and just lose the ball recklessly. Do not be reckless. Be tidy on the ball. Take care of possession. That's what we need. We need a combination of that and also his bravery and courage to take on a man and create something from nothing. Put in a good cross. Work on your weak foot. And got that, I would also say, because you're playing on the right wing. Obviously, you can cut in and bend it. We've seen him score. But I just need him to also be able to be comfortable on his right foot, his weaker foot, to put in a cross in sometimes very early if needed. Center forward is obviously at center forward, there's that discussion between Foster and Mahopa. Mahopa, I think, brings the best out of his teammates in Orlando Pirates. Why? Because he knows his teammates better and he can link with them better. If he's playing with Apollos, if he's playing with Nkota, definite Apollos starter for South Africa on the left wing. I don't even need to mention him. He's a definite starter for South Africa, especially on the left wing. But Foster, does he have a good connection with these two? That is the problem. For me, he is the complete package. He's the complete package. He's a very, very good center forward, and I do think he's better than Mahopa. But is he best for the team? That's a different question. Is he a better player than Mahopa? I would say so. But is he best for Bafana Bafana? That is the question that he still needs to answer. So Mahopa, like I said, because he's played with players like Mufukeng, if Hugo Bros decides maybe not Nkota, let's go Mufukeng. If Hugo Bros decides not Mbata and maybe Mbule, it's still an Orlando Pirates connection. We know Orlando Pirates have like 9 players called up in the national team. So Mahopa would benefit from the team chemistry. Already they have chemistry, and La Fonta doesn't have that. I mean, granted, he did play for Pirates once upon a time, but I think he has not really been able to satisfy a lot of people's expectations at Bafana Bafana. But what I like about Mahopa is that when he's been called upon, Mahopa, he's always answered. For Orlando Pirates, he was benched for a few games, and then towards the end of the season, last season, he was called upon. He scored in the derby, in the cup final as well, and also in the league against Kaizer Chiefs. He responds against for Bafana Bafana as well. He was called up recently in the AFCON qualifier and the World Cup qualifier. He responded to those calls and scored crucial goals. So for me, Mahopa responds well to pressure and rewards the calls from the fans. The faith that the fans have in Mahopa is very good. But even is he guaranteeing you goals? I think his link-up play is very good, but is he going to score when the chance comes at him? And that is the risk. And maybe that's the difference between Foster and Mahopa, where I think Foster is a much better finisher. I don't think we can deny the fact that Foster is a much better finisher. He's more hardworking. He's more pacey as well. So his movement is off the charts. He operates in the final third, whereas I think Mahopa likes to drop deep and make those connections. He makes his other players better. Players like Mufugeng, Apollos, Nkota, he makes them better. He makes them tick. Whereas Foster is more of in the right place at the right time, operating in and around the box, creating his own chances, making runs in behind. And that's where I'd also say maybe Reynas is especially great at that. And obviously it's a snub for me. I think he's one of the best strikers, the best striker actually in the country, inside the country. But Mahopa does not give you runs in behind the defenders. He does not stretch the defense, whereas Foster can do that. So this is the best starting 11 that I think combines Hugo Bross and what he wants. I definitely think he likes Mbogazi. I definitely think he likes Mbule. And obviously Mufukeng is a class act, and Mahopa we've just discussed in detail. So you let me know what starting 11 you're expecting against Angola or in general in the AFCON for Bafana Bafana. But this is my view. In summary, the starting 11 that I think will start the tournament for South Africa: Williams, Mudau, Ngezana, Sibisi, Mudiba, Sitole, Mukwena, Mbata, Nkota, Foster, and Apollos, simply because I think it combines experience, youth, form, class, and experience. So for me, this is the team I would go with. But let me know. Let me know what you think. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.
Hi guys, this is Itumeleng Kune. I'm with KG Dato. Catch him on YouTube channel. We are football. Please, we are football channel. Sharp.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's match day.
We'll be there. Do you care though? Who will be there?